Hajime Kashimo is emblematic of a plague that haunts the later stages of Jujutsu Kaisen, and in today's video we are going to show off Jujutsu Kaisen's worst weakness. Hey guys, it's Rigo here, and today we are going to discuss what I like to call the Kashimo problem. Today's video is going to be mostly unscripted, but stick around because I believe this is something that really plagues the later stages of JJK, and especially the Sukuna arc. And without further ado, let's begin right on the video. So starting off, I want to define what is the Kashimo problem. Well, the Kashimo problem is what I like to call it is a tendency that Gege has in adding certain things that look cool at the moment but end up hurting the quality of the story overall. In other words, Gege adds them and has no idea what to do with them later. Like Kashimo, for example, like positive energy, for example, and like Dodo and Nobara returning, for example, but I will get to that later. Those things look cool at the moment, but they end up end up hurting the quality of the story overall. Like when you think about it, let me explain. But first, I need to explain how was Kashimo wasted. So, okay, I need to establish how was Kashimo wasted. I will be also talking about why Kashimo was wasted, as well as debunking certain defenses I've seen for his treatment. So, the first thing we need to talk about is how was Kashimo wasted. So, Kashimo was a very cool character. Everyone loved Kashimo during the beginning. When he fought Hakari, like top one fight, and this whole spiel about saving his curse technique to Sukuna, well, that like built a lot of hype around the character. I saw everybody discussing like, oh, what his power could be, oh, what could he do, oh, maybe it's an arrow, maybe it's a transformation, like whatever. So when the Gojo finally died and it was Kashimo's turn, what happens was, I saw this on Eternal Flames video, I don't remember, but Kashimo was treated like a checkbox. Oh, fight Sukuna, unleash technique, die. That's exactly how it happened, and like, it's so disappointing, man. Like, picture this. We have these characters who have built up for a long time to fight Sukuna. That's his only role. And so after the Gojo fight, I think you could have either three expectancies for the fight. You could have either excited, like I was, neutral, like most of the fan base were, I believe, and disinterested, or you outright hated Kashimo. But I don't think it was reasonable to expect the Kashimo treatment he got. He got done in like 2 chapters. Like, dude, what the fuck was that? I mean, seriously, what the fuck was that? And I'm not Gege, of course, but I have my theory why Kashimo was wasted. So my theory to why Kashimo was wasted, it was because he needed to be a sacrificial lamb to show how strong Heian Sukuna is. And I think that's a pretty reasonable expectation. Like, if you watch the series, I think that was Gege was trying to accomplish. But here's the thing. He failed miserably. Let me explain. If you wanted to establish Heian Sukuna as a threat, we needed to see Amber being overpowered. We needed to see Kashimo doing something with his curse technique, and we didn't get to see. Now, don't get me wrong, Kashimo is my favorite character outright, alongside Hakari. But we never got to see him use his technique, so we don't know how strong it is. We can infer how strong it is, but we don't understand how strong it is. So there's this thing in storyline. You either know something or you understand something. It's the difference. Show, don't tell. And we never saw Kashimo doing something with the technique. So we don't know how strong it is. And the other thing is, like, the way Sukuna dealt with him, it felt really contrived. Mostly because Sukuna suffered a major nerf the next chapter. Like, Why didn't he use that wall of dismantle or cleave or whatever another time? Like, why? So you put this really cool character. I think Gege created this really cool character, but then didn't know how to do with him, what to do with him, and that's why Kashimo feels like a third wheel. We don't know why the fuck would he wait all the time to fight Sukuna. Why he let Gojo go first? And I say let because there was nothing stopping him from just going on his own and fight Sukuna. You understand what I get? So you create this really cool character concept, but then you don't know how to do with him. And that's why Kashimo, during the whole Gojo versus Sukuna fight, I never thought, or if I thought Gojo is going to win, I immediately get back to, oh shit, Kashimo still needs to fight. So he ends up feeling like this awkward third wheel. So his presence outright stated, Gojo is going to lose, Gojo is going to lose. So why didn't he let Kashimo go first? He feels so awkwardly there, you know? Now, I want to talk about certain defenses I've seen for the Kashimo treatment. So, like I said, we needed a sacrificial lamp to show how strong Heian is, or Kashimo got the battle he wanted. And I disagree with both these things. Like, I have already explained why we need to establish Ember as a threat before he established Heian Sukuna soloing him would establish him as more of a threat. There isn't that transference of power. And the other thing is that Kashimo got what he wanted. And what the fuck is that? Of course he would get what he wanted, but it's the way he got it. Like, dude, 2 chapters. And you introduce this really cool power of having the entire concept of electricity right in the palm of your hands and then end up doing nothing with him. And that's the point of the Kashimo problem, is introducing really cool concepts and then having no idea what to do with him or how they affect the story or the future of the story overall. And then we go to the Kashimo problem in other characters. Why is Todo there? You're telling me all this time we have Todo on our back and we didn't use him once. You're telling me Miguel was on standby all this time if we didn't use him once. Like, what the fuck? And that's the thing, I think Gege, the Sukuna arc, is plagued with, it looks cool at the moment, but if you think about it, it sucks. It doesn't suck, but it detracts from the story. And then I know some people are going to say, oh, you expected to do this and this and that, but the story would come to an end much quicker, and that puts blame on the reader for expecting a coherent story. That's stupid, right? You're expecting a good story, and you're being insulted for that. Like, you put Miguel, you put Todo, you put LaRue on the Higuruma plan or whatever, and they win. And like I said, people are going to say, oh, you expect the story to end this early? And like, yes. If you want me to treat with the story with respect, the story must make good decisions. Otherwise, it's going to feel stupid. You understand what I say? Like, I expect a good story. Jujutsu Kaisen got here because it was good. I expect coherent. I expect a lot from the series I watch. Like, and so thank you for watching. If you like this type of video, please like and subscribe and whatever. Most of my videos are scripted. They're well they're well argumented. I'm sorry if I stumble my words a little bit, but thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the idea, because most of my videos are scripted. They're well edited, I think. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a great day. And if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below.